all I want is my cup of coffee, hot from start to finish. It's 2021. Is that too much to ask? We're sending cars to space, for crying out loud. How hard is it to have a lasting cup of hot coffee? I microwave my coffee about 5 times each morning, and it's annoying, really annoying, which led me down this path. Introducing Mr. Coffee, a mug warmer with over 30,000 reviews, averaging over 4 stars on Amazon, and it's only around 20 bucks. Is this finally the product I've been so desperately searching for? Is this going to be my morning game changer? Let's find out.
Daddy, 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 Dad!
I sit in the same spot each morning, and there's an outlet nearby, so I feel like I am the perfect audience for something like this. It should be great for anyone who sits in the same spot, such as in an office. And here's the thing, I don't want to use a thermos. I hate having a lid. I want to smell the coffee as I'm about to drink it. I want to feel the sensation of heat as I'm about to sip. And I find those things get lost with a thermos. This thing is basically a hot plate, acting like a normal coffee pot, heating it from the bottom. As soon as Mr. Coffee arrived, I plugged it in right away and started testing. So, does it work? No. I mean, it's close. The device itself gets really hot, which seems promising. Too hot to the touch. It should work. However, the real issue here is the problem with mugs themselves. If you look at the bottom of most mugs, they're concave. And since the top of Mr. Coffee is flat, it does not actually contact the mug at the bottom. This creates space where the heat completely dissipates. I tried 3 different size mugs, and they were all terrible. I'm talking it didn't keep my coffee suitably warm even after 5 to 10 minutes. I honestly couldn't tell if it kept it from cooling down at all. Since it heats from the bottom, you would assume that the less liquid it has in it, the hotter it would be as you get to the bottom. So sure, maybe a full cup might cool off fast, but with less in the mug, it should work. But even with each of my average mugs, the splash of coffee I let sit at the bottom in each of them for 10 minutes had no heat at all, let alone the sting of coffee I'm so desperately searching for. After putting more thought into it, I realized it really seems like a mug issue here. So I kept digging around and found a sweet flat bottom mug, which might actually work with this little hot plate. However, it's 40 bucks. So if I bought that, now I'd be up to over 60 bucks for something that may or may not even work. That's too much. This video is all about Mr. Coffee itself and whether or not it's good for the actual price. And while it theoretically seems like a good product, it just isn't. I have heard of Ember mugs, which sound amazing. If you're not familiar with these, they're smart mugs with a built-in battery. You set the temperature that you want and it stays there for up to an hour and a half. But they start at 150 bucks for the little one and 250 bucks for a good size mug. 250 bucks! Oh my beans. What rabbit hole did I dig for myself? Hopefully a future video on that product. Please subscribe not to miss that one. Should you buy Mr. Coffee? This should work, but it doesn't. It sucks. Maybe if it came with its own mug, or at least a mug recommendation, it would be exciting, but it doesn't. This thing has one job to do, and that's to keep liquid hot, and for about 99% of you with normal mugs, this just won't work. Don't waste your time or money. I know what some of you are thinking.
Evan, it says right in the name what it does. It's not called a coffee hotter, it's called a coffee warmer.
To be fair to me, in the description of the actual product, it says,
keep your favorite mug of coffee, tea, or cocoa hot when you want it.
So you see, they lied to me. They lied. Don't worry, my friends, my quest for hot coffee continues. It might not be my next video, but I promise I will get to the bottom of this in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. Please thumbs up the video if you have a sec, as it really helps the channel grow. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time on Sad Life.